They were volunteer pilots who flew dangerous missions off Florida's coast to save lives. Brothers to the rescue delivered water and food to Cuban rafters trying to make it to freedom. Our Carson Chambers talked to one Tampa pilot who's relieved to hear Fidel Castro is dead, and now he's explaining why.
This memorial at Columbus and Del Mabry honors Brothers to the Rescue, a group that saved hundreds of rafters who were fleeing Castro's Cuba. And some of those pilots were from Tampa.
This is our Skymaster.
When you meet Ray Martin,
I've been flying since I'm 14 years old.
he'll tell you he's just a pilot.
I'm just a volunteer, a humanitarian.
But to 35 people risking their lives to flee Castro's Cuba,
If a life is a life.
Martin was a godsend.
That's a raft, a Cuban raft with, they had two little girls, two family members.
Cuban-born, he came to the U.S. as a kid, too. Martin volunteered to fly 135 missions with Brothers to the Rescue into international waters.
Coming in for drop.
Civil pilots who dropped rations to Cuban rafters in the Florida Straits, running cat and mouse games with Cuban gunships, alerting the U.S. Coast Guard to scoop up the lucky ones.
They got a bus, cut the top off of it, flipped it, and put a Russian motorcycle engine on it, and 13 people came on that.
Then a city council member in 1995, Bob Buckhorn, flew with him.
As the aircraft was basically on his side as we were pushing stuff out to them.
Martin piloted dozens of flights. The one he turned down to spend time with his family killed 4 brothers. In 1996, Cuban MiGs shot down 2 of their planes.
I was supposed to fly that day. I get goosebumps.
Goosebumps this pilot still gets when he brings out these photos and when he learned of Fidel Castro's death.
I'm happy. I wish it would have happened 10 years ago.
In Tampa, I'm Carson Chambers, ABC Action News.